Hello, guys. Welcome back to Big Ando Studio. This is Ando Sports Show, your favorite sports show on YouTube right now. You know what we do here? We be the only channel where they bring you sport with fun. Charlie, you know, always how we day continue to today. We know go day in top, we promise. Though we win now, but we promise not to do on in top. Like, we won't make Madrid people breathe some more.
You see him fast.
Yes.
Ask Barca win where you can congratulate later.
Yes, sharp. You know what make we day in top. So
Sharp
today, please, we know go day in top. But today we are here to discuss the Champions League preview. You know, say just tomorrow the Champions League they come on. But Arsenal will play against PSG on Wednesday. Barcelona will play against Inter Milan. So we are here to discuss the Champions League. For you guys to know what is going to happen, we will bring you the tactics, like everything will happen. What you for expect in the Champions League? I get class for here and I get Kintinje for here. Then we'll do the job, give you simple. So, guys, welcome.
Thanks, bro.
Congratulations.
Oh, congrats to you too as well. Congrats to ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
I mean, I feel congratulate you guys.
Hey, if like God give you this power to read mind, Charlie, what can
What the fuck?
talk for your mind?
No.
You want that video now? The Barca fan, the torment, the Real Madrid fan.
We can't talk about Champions League or Copa del Rey. I beg you. I want to know.
Okay, so if you're a fan and you know that your team is still in the Champions League, congratulations to you. And if your team is out from the Champions League too,
Hey, Charlie.
see you next season.
Okay.
See you next. So continue. Okay, Arsenal will be coming up against PSG, and you know in the first match, Arsenal won against PSG. Coming into this game, what do you think PSG will do different to win this game?
Well, first of all, Charlie viewers, it's hard for all the Madrid fans. It's a sad period for us, but nevertheless, we are on Champions League. I think one of the best competition in football history.
Yeah.
In all the football tournaments.
Yeah, club football.
Yeah, club football. I think it's the best in club football. Yeah. And semi-final is coming. The first one is coming up
on 29th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday.
Tomorrow, which is Arsenal PSG.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be a great game. You know why I'm saying that? Because it's going to be a game of battle of midfield.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying Arsenal is going to win. I'm not saying they are far from the right. Or maybe I'm not saying I disagree totally. But you see, at the time that Arsenal won PSG first, the group stage,
yeah.
Let me say the league format.
Yeah.
At that time, PSG hasn't got that form that they had now. And they've not got that chemistry they were looking for. And that one is just the league format. But now, this is home and away.
Home and away.
First leg, second leg. So, and we have all seen so far what the midfield of PSG has been throughout where they are now. I think they qualified by playing.
They played in a playoff.
Yes. They qualified and then look at where they got into now. Now we have Arsenal, who have also proven that cannot be written off.
Yeah.
So if somebody say Arsenal is going to win, I actually do not doubt it. But it's going to be a serious tough game. That's we should expect.
Okay, Klaus, how do you see this match? When we compare the squad, looking at the squad PSG is having, PSG, when we compare squad to squad, PSG is ahead of Arsenal, but PSG have good players more than Arsenal. They have the squad level. Arsenal, they don't have.
I disagree.
No, players.
In terms of
squad
depth.
No.
Yes, okay, like depth. First team with
depth. Yes, with depth.
Okay, first team depth.
PSG is ahead of Arsenal. And in the first match, Arsenal proved themselves that they can beat this PSG side. When you look at the teams Arsenal has met in the Champions League, and they are still in the Champions League, you can see this is a different Arsenal in the Champions League. PSG, I think they were unbeaten in their league, but they lost to Nice. Coming into this game, do you think PSG stand a chance to beat Arsenal, or Arsenal they are still going to beat PSG to make it to the finals of the Champions League?
Okay, so first and foremost, this game will be a cracker. It will be an evenly matched game. The team that wins this game will be very marginal, not by a high score line.
Yeah.
And going to the Emirates, it's very difficult for PSG.
Madrid fell there. So.
Because looking at when I watched PSG's game against Aston Villa, and that was when they played in Paris, they won convincing. But when they went to Aston Villa, they struggled a bit. Though they scored 2 goals, they stood there for Aston Villa to equalize and
come
won the
back
game.
3-2.
Aston Villa nearly won that game. So this tells
I think
me
that won that game. It's not like they won that game.
Okay,
by
they won
They
the
won
game.
the
They
game.
qualified.
They
They
won
nearly
the game.
qualified.
I think
Yeah.
by 3-2 or
3-2.
1-3.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Asensio missing some
Yeah.
sitters. So this tells you that PSG away from home are not that strong.
Yeah.
You understand? So coming into the Emirates, we've seen Arsenal's form this season at the Emirates too. We saw their game against
Real Madrid. Yeah.
and also against PSG. They drew,
Yeah.
but they had already won 7-1
7-1
at
7-1.
Holland.
Yeah.
So this game will be, I think Arsenal have a slight edge to win this game. And one thing is, perhaps if you see Arsenal's game, right? If you see their game, they are very pragmatic in the sense that they don't have one style. You understand? With PSG, I think that's like to attack. The moment Arsenal sees that they can also sit back and then counter PSG. PSG, on the other hand, they always took their style. Because Luis Enrique said that no matter what, they will still play their style.
Their
Even
style.
if they are losing, they will still attack. Even if they won by 5, they will still
So
attack.
attack.
That can go against you in the Champions League. Because there are times you have to suffer and then defend.
Yeah.
PSG don't know how to do that. And that was proven against Aston
Aston
Villa.
Villa.
Arsenal can capitalize on that and beat PSG in the first leg. So that game will be very marginal. And as Intiji said, it will be a battle of the midfield. But Arsenal also losing Partey will also affect.
No, I heard that yellow card won't count. They said in the Champions League, in the semi-final, when you're having two yellow
Oh,
cards, it doesn't
he's
count.
missing. Don't mind
Really?
him.
Because that's
He
what
won't
I
be
heard. Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
and
I heard
that-
it's not
I-
counted.
Because after the match, as we were watching that particular match, Partey received that yellow card. You could see from his fellow players.
They were all, yeah.
They were
Yes,
all
disappointed.
and even you see they wrote it on the screen.
Yes.
Mrs. Next match.
Next match.
Yes.
So if they are aware that it will not affect, they would
wouldn't
have
have.
just.
Very good.
He will miss that particular
Yes.
game.
Okay, let's do.
Me, I think you see that game, man. I think if after the players leave everything on the pitch, the coaches also count.
Yeah.
The coaches also count. The experience counts. And Arteta honestly has done. I've been that person who have been talking about Arsenal for some time now. That Arsenal is doing something different this season. The people who are basing on the name of Arsenal,
Arsenal.
and not giving them that respect. But they've shown that against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
They've shown that not even only Real Madrid alone. Look at their journey so far to where they are right now. That should tell you that Arsenal is not a team you can write off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And this time you are going to their home. You don't expect that you go there and just
Beat them
like
easily.
walk over
Nah,
them.
nah.
Even if Partey is not going to play,
They still have someone.
you
to
are
play.
still
Yeah.
going
You are
to face
suffer.
a tough Arsenal.
Yes.
So that game, like you said, is going to be a cracker. And then you know one thing about Champions League, it never disappoints.
Yes.
When you get to this level,
This stage,
yeah.
this stage is
Semi-finals.
it never disappoints. We are going to play Arsenal, PSG. Just imagine Arteta against
Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique. So there is going to be tactics on the pitch.
Exactly.
Players are going to show class. It's going to be a wonderful night. We can't wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
And you also know, Arsenal, they have a very good record against big teams.
Big teams.
Even in
yeah.
the EPL.
In the EPL,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They haven't really lost against the top six for a very long time.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
can also work.
This is why I always tip Arteta. But people were just because it is Arsenal. And then let me put this inside. Even though I know a lot of Barcelona fans will not agree with me, they don't want to hear it. But it said in the history already that anytime a Pope pass away, an English club win the Champions League. Please go and check your history. You will see it there. But you see the Barcelona fans. It's not working with you see me as I'm saying it. Yeah, no.
The Pope was
I didn't write the
history.
history.
Win the
But
Champions
it not
League.
be me I write the history.
But nothing will happen.
But do you agree that history dey there?
I don't know about the history. They are just.
Italiano.
They are anything. Is the Pope going to play the ball?
And you are telling me you don't agree, you don't know.
No,
there is
we
an
I
history.
didn't
don't know.
know, right?
We don't even know. We've not heard it.
Okay.
Like he wants to scare Barcelona.
Yeah, what?
I'm not
Don't be
scared.
scared,
No,
eh?
I'm
See, we are
not.
not moved by this thing. So what we know is we are winning the Champions League this season.
I am not saying Barcelona should not go and win the Champions League. Me, if you ask me, I don't want Barcelona to win. That obviously you know.
Yeah.
But I'm a Real Madrid
But
fan.
you can't stop us.
But I am telling you the history.
The thing is, when something belongs to you, it belongs to you. And in the Champions League, when you start watching, there are things you can know. This team is going to win. Perhaps the team is playing there. See the year City won the Champions League. Everything was in favor of City. You can see, City is heading
So
towards
everything
winning
is
the
in favor of Barcelona.
Perhaps we are playing. We are don't see. Right now, we are the only.
Well, all the same, I'll just only prompt our viewers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
that-
Oh,
I know. I only just prompt the viewers that
the
this
Pope
is
is dead
history.
and gone. If he has power, he could have still stayed alive.
Yesterday, I said this thing somewhere, and so the person said, hey, make a think.
The Pope is dead.
He said the Pope he get cancer when he
die. So this things doesn't.
But no disrespect though.
Oh, no disrespect. Rest in peace.
Just by the way.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah,
we respect the Pope.
May he so rest in peace.
The highest.
And then we mourn with the entire Catholic bodies. Me, I'm not a Catholic, so
yeah,
I'm not even. Let's put that one aside before we go deep.
So,
but that is it for. Yeah. But I wanted to ask one question before we jump into Barcelona game. If this season Arsenal end up not winning the Champions League, I mean, let's say either PSG take them out or they even qualify to final and then we're beaten by whoever is at the final, what will you say about Arsenal and then the club or the coach itself?
I'll just say they are bottless because this opportunity will never come back again. You get into the finals.
But they've gotten to the finals before.
Yeah.
Gone to the finals.
And they bottled it.
Against Barcelona.
They are not the only club who have done that, who have gotten to final and don't win.
But those clubs they've already won the trophy. Arsenal has never won the Champions League trophy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. So I think I'll call them bottless.
They have to win this one. This time around, Arsenal have to do everything to win this championship. Though
you are here saying you want Barcelona.
They have to do everything. They have to do everything to win it, which it doesn't guarantee them that they are going to win it. Yeah. But they have to try their best to do it. As a Barca fan, rather if Madrid should still be in the tournament, you still wish Madrid to do it win it. But for me, I'm talking from a sport panel point that they will try their best. They will do everything because right now they don't have any EPL to win. They don't have the FA Cup to win.
That is the only trophy.
The Champions League is the PSG has won a trophy. They have trophy. Barcelona has won a trophy. That's the Copa del Rey. They are still looking for it to win the La Liga. Inter Milan can also win their Serie A. But Arsenal.
Oh, Inter Milan is out of Serie A.
Not the Copa Italia, but they still have the chance. The point difference.
I don't want us to go there.
We talk about that. But like between Inter Milan and Arsenal, the team that still have a chance to win something is Inter. So the only trophy that Arsenal can win this season is the Champions League. That means they have to give their all to this champion. So if they don't win,
so will you say Arteta is a failure?
If he doesn't win, it's a failure. You have been there for like 3 seasons or 4. This is 4th season.
Okay, I wouldn't say he's a failure because we've seen what he has done with the Arsenal team.
What?
And where he took the Arsenal team from.
Yes, I also agree. I
wouldn't say he's a failure.
I don't think if they don't win this Champions League.
From where?
I'm coming. I don't think. Maybe they make a talk. I know they feel say if they don't win this Champions League, I know they feel say we for talk the Arteta be failure. My reason be say, you see, it takes time. I think if we look at Jurgen Klopp when he came to Liverpool, it took him. It might not be the same time before they start winning trophies, but he also had that time. It takes time. It might be that in his own way, he needs that time. Right now, Arsenal is now at the level of where at least every year you can say Arsenal will play Champions League.
But
you understand? So now the chances of you not carrying it is now increasing than before.
Exactly.
That first one where they go the Champions League final, where they no go again, where they no carry, they no go the Champions League again. They were not going. Like they were not going.
They haven't reached the semi-final since then.
Do you see?
Okay.
So I don't think we should call them. You can call him a failure.
The reason why I can call Arteta a failure is, though we are not forcing him to win the EPL, but see, we have trophies like the Carabao, the FA Cup. He won that during his first season, which is 2020. Fine, let's put that aside. But from there, Newcastle have won this trophy. Even Man United, they are playing that. We can see all the coaches who have been there, but they are still been able to win.
Man United is
still in the Europa. I know that. So even if teams like Man United can still, all the coaches who have come have not done anything good, but they can still back their record with some trophy. Arteta, you've been, I don't know if this is his 4th season. And you have won only FA Cup. One like this. One
trophy.
Come on, why?
Well, that's
the same say Arsenal's target is the EPL.
Yeah, and the Champions League. These 2 trophies.
They are just
because I think the FA Cup, if they are still the highest holder of the FA Cup in England,
they are the highest.
They are still the highest. So I don't think that's their target. So okay, that's that. Let's move to the biggest, as it stands right now, to the biggest club in the history of football. I don't care about what the Madrid fans think. They can also keep their opinion as we have our opinion. Right now, Barcelona is in the semi-final of the Champions League. I think it's been a long time since we've gone to the semi-final of the Champions League. And finally, by the grace of God, inshallah, we are here and we are coming up against Inter Milan. And you know, Inter Milan, getting closer to the Champions League, they are dropping their form because they've played 4 matches and they've lost 3 and draw 1. Which means they are, and when you compare their start right now to the start Barca is, and you can see Barca is on form than Inter Milan. Do you think this will affect, or this will be like, this will help Barcelona to have a win over Inter Milan?
I don't think so, because you can't use the league form to judge their
Champions League, yeah.
We've seen instances where teams underperformed in the league. Chelsea, 2-2, they were still in their league, won the Champions League. Dortmund,
they went to the Champions League final.
7th and then went to the Champions League final. So you can't just base their league form in the Champions League. But I still think losing 3 games will also give you some losing momentum.
Yeah.
You understand? And coming up against Barcelona.
The team has just won a trophy.
Exactly, to affect you. And exactly. So Barca coming to this game with some
winning mentality.
Winning mindset. With Inter coming to this game with some losing momentum and all that. But if you look at this game, I feel Barca has an edge. Edge because one, of course, in terms of form, they are more informed than
Inter Milan. Yeah.
In terms of quality, I think Barca is a bit ahead. And also in terms of key players, Inter just lost 2 rounds. And also Benjamin Pavard.
Barca have lost
Lewandowski. We've lost Lewandowski, but you see Barca as no scoring without Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I think the only weak link in this Barca side is
Gerard Martin. Yeah, that guy.
Gerard Martin.
Oh God.
You understand? So going into this game, I think Barca has an edge, over Inter Milan to win this Champions League. The first, and it's being
at our home first, and
I feel Barcelona will carry the day.
So TJ, this match.
Okay, you see, Barcelona Inter Milan is another cracker game, but I think I don't know what is wrong with
Inter Milan.
Inzaghi. Is that not the name of the
Inzaghi.
I don't know what's wrong with him. In the last 5 games, he has not won. He has just won one.
Yeah.
And he lost 3 and then draw 1 game. That is very, very bad.
Very bad.
I saw something against Real Madrid, the Barcelona Copa del Rey final, that match. That's where I realized that the man has actually changed Barcelona team. If you see when Barcelona is defending, they defend as a team. The first defender starts from the attack, which is what's the name of this? The young guy.
Lamine Yamal.
Before then you come to Koundé. Before you come to the 2 center backs. Before you come to the Gerard Martin. And Rafinha is the last defender. So at the end of the day, it means you can't pass the ball direct to them because there are still the midfielders that are there. So at the end of the day, you have to pass the ball around, passing the ball, and that one doesn't hurt the team. That sideways passes, they hurt team unless the ones that go through the vertical ones. And that's why it shows you that this now people are playing as a team. But when Real Madrid is defending, it's a different case. You understand? That is why I'm saying that Barcelona now is a different team altogether. And from what all of us can say, you cannot tell me that now these people Inter Milan can then break that defense too easy. Because they will be, even almost the entire game, they will be defending rather.
Yeah.
So they will only get little of the chances. That is why it's making me thinking Inter to go out of the tournament. But if they do wonders too, I'll be here.
Yeah.
No, very, very happy.
No wonders will happen in that game.
So we are expecting that game.
Yeah, we are hoping that no wonders will happen. But for me, this Inter side, we've played against them before, and I know whenever
they've done things to you before.
They
revenge, bro.
Semi-final. Mourinho used the same Inter to knock Barcelona out from the Champions League, and they won the Champions League even that. Yeah, that was when you score Barcelona, everybody knows you are going to win the Champions League. That was those days. So I know this Inter, and even recent of times we met them. We're in the same group with them. Inter, Benfica.
They sent out Europa League.
Yes, Europa League. This same Inter Milan. So they've done this against us.
So it's like somebody who snake by time.
Yeah, it's like it's like Barca going to play against Bayern Munich. Always that fear will always be there. Even though if you are going to win against them, that fear will always be there. So I see this Inter side that when Barca don't get their day, when we don't play good on that day, they can punish us. They have good players.
True,
they have someone like Lautaro Martinez, who is very, very good. When you get the chance against you, he can hurt you in any way.
They have the quality to
They have the quality. So Barcelona, I think Hans Flick need to work on the team. They need to work, especially Rafinha in the
Copa del Rey.
Final we played against
Copa del Rey
final we played against.
He missed some chances.
His performance wasn't that good for me, so I'm expecting more from him in this Inter match. But
it's unfortunate.
I'm also praying Gerard Martin.
That guy,
balls won't go to his side.
Do you know that Madrid, they went to inject Mendy to come and play the game, but he couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Why don't we inject Bade to come and play the game?
No.
It's best.
Madrid inject you.
Mendy, I mean, we know.
We don't inject them.
What happened?
The guys start training now. Just say, I don't understand. Maybe that is where I am still having a problem with Ancelotti because I don't know why. You see, just think of this. The guy hasn't played any match yet. He just recovered from injury. But you had the trust to start him. In the final. So why don't you start Kylian Mbappe as well?
You see? Kept Mbappe on bench.
You knew. Why? The Brazilians then do Ancelotti something.
He be in boys.
You clearly know. Say, this guy, Rodrigo, informed the deep end. So start
Mbappe.
So it wasn't that they injected the guy. He returned from injury. But now they do training. So we expect say like one game be for play before the final. But there was no chance. So I mean I wasn't expecting him to start him. And this when you do that too sometimes you made the players will lose trust.
Yeah.
Somebody like Fran Garcia. That I'm there, you
don't trust me. You don't.
So that guy has a bad passer, make you come out.
It's all part of it. So, the Champions League is coming up tomorrow, and then the second one too is
on Wednesday.
I believe that after that we'll still come here
and give them the review on that. So okay, bro, your team, like your prediction for the first match.
For the first leg, I see Arsenal carrying the lead.
Okay.
And I'll give a correct score.
2-0.
Why in my mind?
I know. And Kintiji.
I'm seeing PSG too. Even if some part of me is believing that Arsenal could win the game, but I'm seeing PSG also scoring a goal. So maybe 2-1, 3-2, or 3-1. But I'm seeing PSG.
Okay, for me,
but don't be surprised if PSG pull a surprise.
It's not like surprise. If PSG should score Arsenal, that's not a surprise. We all know Arsenal.
We all know Madrid.
And not be the same. No, don't even they bring Madrid this time. It not be the same Arsenal now play PSG for the group format, league format.
Exactly.
What happened?
Arsenal.
That time you don't know Arsenal.
Arsenal can give you hope and take the hope away. So that's Arsenal you're talking about.
Viewers, this guy be former Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I've already told them.
So you're talking out of anger.
You see the former Arsenal fan.
They gave me hope that they were going to win the Champions League. Took the hope away. That's when I stopped supporting Arsenal. Came to Barcelona.
The best club in the world.
The best club in the world.
The best club in their world. But what I say,
by your world, who is the best club?
In the whole world, not me, my world.
No, in your world. So, like your world, the whole world. So you met the club that's not the best club in the world. This season, what happened?
I don't know. I wasn't around.
Okay.
So whatever happened. So that is it. But it's been fun. So we hope to have a good Champions League tie. And then this time around, when you are not supporting any team, it's
very nice.
It's so nice when you don't support.
You don't support any team. You are just looking for it. Who's going to lose?
I'm waiting for somebody to laugh. So
but for us, I think Rafinha. The reason why I want Rafinha to score a goal because since he's competing for the Ballon d'Or, and I think he's the highest scorer in the Champions.
No, Grass has overtaken him.
Yeah. So Rafinha is second. Grass is now out from the tournament.
Yeah.
So Rafinha can overtake him. So he needs to score in this tournament. We are looking forward to that and give us a good game and good officiating. The referees, please don't come and do anything. I
think we are going to do a video
for the Real
for
this
concerning this officiating thing, but that will be a different
some other time.
So guys, we are going to bring you the review on the Copa del Rey, the one Madrid beat us to win the trophy. That's the next video, so watch out. My name is Big Ando. I'm here with Kintiji and Klaus. We are out.